Hey, my brilliant friends, welcome back. I'm Tristan Ahumada, your mentor. I just guide you through this whole real estate process. And today we're going to go over 10 rules that I have for follow up. I've got about 150,000 people in our database, all consumers, and we've built them out over the years from online leads, open houses, and just database growth in general, right? I want to go over these 10, but first, I saw an article earlier today, and it just came out yesterday. It's 71% of real estate agents didn't close any deals last year. That is nuts to me. And you take a look at right here. I'm going to highlight this for you so you can read it. It's according to a survey. Here it is. It says fewer agents. Let me highlight it for you. Fewer agents are entering the industry, which means experience levels are rising. And I'm not sure why it removed the highlight, but I'll highlight it blue. 83% of the agents have more than 3 years experience. Okay. And agent productivity is up. 72% of respondents did 5 or more deals last year. Now, if we're looking at that, of those respondents, in general, though, 71% of real estate agents right now, as of last year, didn't close any deals last year. This is nuts. Look how many real estate agents there are. 1.5 million realtors. Obviously, it's going to come down over the next few months, through 2025. And this is the survey here that's done. It says by Redfin, 30% of agents do all the business. 30%. 71% of agents did not close a transaction last year. Not all realtors are in the business of closing transactions. This is true. So that number can be a little bit misleading. Some people just have licenses just because they did one transaction, or they bought a house, or they have it as a referral license. Who knows, right? But there's a lot like that. But he was highlighting it to stress that Redfin Survey represents the views of agents actually doing deals. Whatever. The point is that this survey, accurate or not, I mean, you've been in the business for a while. You know there are a lot of agents out there that just do no business. And I'm talking to the ones here that are doing business. And I've got these 10 rules of follow-up because besides mindset, besides your mindset, besides what I like to call really the ability for you to manage your emotions and to believe in yourself and to know and have the confidence that you can get the job done regardless of how many doubts you have, to talk to yourself positively daily, even though, we have to be real with ourselves, to continually adapt and change and grow. Mindset. Besides that, because it's a daily battle, I think it comes down to follow-up. Follow-up. And follow-up means consistency. And so I created these rules because we have such a massive database. And I want to make sure that not just me, but our team follows up, our brokerage, Y Realty, follows up correctly with everybody. So we take a look at this. Let me share this with you. By the way, what I'm about to show you, is linked into the description, and you can take a look at it there. And if you are, let me close the little window with me in there. Now, if you are interested in going further, we go over this in group coaching this week only. We are having a massive discount in group coaching. So if you want to jump into a brilliant tribe, I will put in the link in there. We teach, we grow, we hit at the core of being a real estate agent and growth. But let's go. Number 1, relationship building and appointment booking. Look, from the very beginning, you've got to know that this whole business is all about relationships. When I talk to anybody that comes in from an open house, that comes in from an online lead, that comes from a sign call, it doesn't matter where. I'm building a relationship with you. And I'm taking that risk up front to give you everything, to put a lot of effort into this, to show you that I have value. And a lot of agents don't approach it that way. They're very closed off from the very beginning. They're like, you know what? Can you sign this to work with me? Before even answering questions, right? Can you get a pre-approval before we even talk? Listen, we're not in that world anymore. We're in an instant gratification world. And the moment people realize that you're in it for you and not for them, they're going to go to somebody else. They have to know that you care about them in order for them to open up. And this is why, for us, we're always looking at creating relationships from the very beginning, right? And then we set appointments based on that. Number 2, capability to disqualify non-leads. We need to be able to discern which ones are just looking, because we also have to be able to rely on our follow-up system, our automated systems, really, whether it's retargeting or whether it's just email drips and property searches, whatever those are. We have to know who's just looking right now by asking the right questions. And the capability to disqualify is so powerful, but a lot of you don't ask the right questions. So get your questions down. Number 3, valuing no over yes. I value no so much, because if somebody says, look, I'm not looking, Tristan, I'm not. In fact, I was just looking for my children and they're not looking for a while. Great. Listen, do you mind if I just send you properties every once in a while? Just want to make sure that you enjoy our website, and just tell me a little bit about what you think you're looking for, even if you never end up buying. I want you to enjoy being on our website. I like no's, because that means I can put them off to have auto nurture and retargeting. And at that point, if they become a hand raiser later, amazing. But I love no's. Number 4, diverse contact methods. This is a pet peeve of mine. When you, real estate agent, in my team, at the brokerage, when you come and tell me, Tristan, I reached out to them, but they just didn't get back to me. I'm like, okay, did you just try calling them? Yeah, I called them and I left them a voicemail. I'll call them back tomorrow. I'm like, really? Is that all you did? You've got to call them. You've got to text them. You've got to email them. There are a lot of ways to reach people. And if you want to even reach out to them on social, I would say do it. Vary your ways in reaching people. Don't just stop at one. Number 5, identifying real needs. This is a big one. Again, most of you don't ask questions. Most of you are like, hey, thanks for visiting our website. Or, hey, you came in through a sign. You're like, hey, you have a question about the property? You give it to them and then that's it. Listen, ask questions. Get curious. Where are they? What are they looking for? What do they really want to do? Why are they curious about the area? Why are they curious about the home? Right? Give them service. Give them value about the area. Ask questions. Get curious. The more curious you are, the further you'll go. Number 6, lead categorization by time and commitment. Make sure we do A, B, C, D. Make sure you have some type of lead categorization. A, ready to buy. Right now, all cash, pre-approved, 0 to 3 months. A. B, 0 to 3 months, not pre-approved, not all cash, right? Just verbally pre-qualified. Okay, let's get you where you want to go. Then 3 to 6 months, C, right? And 6 months plus, that means they maybe will buy. We're not sure. But that's our categorization. It's super easy. Number 7, permission to cease follow-up. For me, when I've followed up enough, maybe like 10 times, and I haven't gotten a hold of anybody, I usually send a simple text or an email, and it says, hey, this will be the last text. Hey, this will be the last email. Hey, I'm sorry I'm spamming you, but this will be the last one. I'm sorry. And people respond back, keep spamming me. Or, hey, sorry, I hadn't responded, but keep on sending me property. Don't be scared to say, hey, this is it. I'm not going to be sending you texts anymore. I'm not going to be sending you emails anymore. Number 8, ending conversations with value. This for me is one of the biggest ones. The next one's the biggest one, but this is probably really close to it. A lot of you don't give value at the close. Listen, if you're talking to somebody who's moving into the area for the first time and doesn't know the area, go to ChatGPT, go to other places, Claude, go Google, create a quick PDF on Gamma and outline the things there are to do in this area and send it to them. Give them value, right? Prompt responses. This is the one, number 9. Be quick. Listen, if somebody texts you, inquires about something, and you're waiting a week, 3 days to respond, forget it. Just don't. Respond quickly. People need to know that they're working with somebody who cares. Personalized follow-up. This is a big one. Make sure that you use their name. You make sure that it's not blanketed email or text to everyone. What are their specifics? What are they looking for? Get personal. It's all about sincerity. In the AI world, it's all about personalization. Anyway, those are the 10. If you have any questions, let me know. Follow me. And if you want to go into group coaching, we've got the discount at brillianttribe.com, or just message me. Have an awesome day.